It's a beautiful morning here in Raleigh, North Carolina, on the back porch of our home at the corner of Teresa Court and Mineshaft Road. The woods here behind us are home to many different species of birds, including owls and hawks. I think I hear the hooting of an owl in the distance. And I've seen the hawks when they have caught a squirrel. And I've seen the squirrels teasing the hawks. Unbelievably. I mean, come on, squirrel. That hawk can catch you and kill you, and it won't be fun. Yeah, they don't care if you're dead yet. They'll start eating you. Yeah. And you're teasing it there on the top rail of the fence, knowing that the hawk is just right over there and can swoop down? Good gracious, squirrel. You got a pair. Oh. But the birds are so much fun to watch here at the different hours of the morning. During the day, there seem to be different birds in the area. There seems to be a time for the wrens, and a time for the nuthatches, and then the downy woodpeckers and the crows. There's a murder of crows that visits 6 or 8 of them, and then there's a pair that seems to visit at different times. And the sky is blue, and there's a breeze, and there's a woodpecker on a hollow tree in the distance. And it's a bit on the cold side, but I have a blanket sitting here. It's a good day, and I can choose to focus on continuing to make it a good day. Or I can let it slip into despondency and depression and bitterness. There's plenty to be resentful of. Not only thinking back on what's happened in the past and how giving the benefit of the doubt, maybe it's because it was just misguided people who wanted to do something to improve race relations or whatever, but chose a means by which no good came of it, and much suffering came of it. And that this is still going on now. That's the point. It's still going on now, and it may go on more, and I do not want the same for my grandchildren. I do not want misguided thinking to lead to misguided actions that will lead to unnecessary suffering. That's how it went. so much suffering. And still, lives are ongoing from those misguided actions now, which are unfortunate, which could have been so much better. Now, okay, this is what we got. Let's do something positive. Let's put what we can behind us. Let's understand what happened. Let's not let it happen again. That's the point of studying history. All right. Listen to the birds again, Dan. Watch for them. The little ones flying in their curved arcs of flight. The ones sitting on a little branch somewhere, singing their songs to one another and just to the sky, perhaps, because that's what they do. They don't have the burden that we have of being able to think about why they do what they do. We have that capability, and so some of us feel that we have a responsibility that goes along with that. If you have an ability, how should you use it? That's a good question, is it not? Should you fritter it away on useless endeavors? Or find the most useful ways possible that benefit yourself and others? So that with whatever gifts you have, you're loving your neighbor as yourself. That's the way to do it. If you haven't seen the movie Phenomenon, please make time. Watch the movie and think a bit as you watch the movie. Don't just be entertained. There's much of depth of how to live our lives in that movie. And then remember the choice that you have. Every day, the choice that you have. To focus on the wonder of walking upon this earth. And then maybe to share that. To show others how they can walk outside and feel the earth beneath their feet. And look up at the blue sky and soft white clouds floating along. And listen to the birds and hear the rustle of the trees. And walk.